Hey YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. So there's rumors or discussion of dropping the foreign buyers real estate tax in Ontario. So what's going on here? So it's from the Globe and Mail. Doug Ford readies agenda with eye to expanding pot alcohol sales and dropping foreign buyers tax real estate tax. Oh no, isn't it working? The market's cooled down, it's going down to normal levels. But what's happening? Why do they want to scrap it? Progressive Conservative leader Doug Ford says he is open to a greater privatization of alcohol and marijuana sales in Ontario and scrapping the foreign buyers tax on real estate as he looks to streamline his party's priorities before the June election. So this is a problem because, Ontario's official opposition will have greatly simplified platform, he said on Tuesday, confirming the ditching of the 78-page election document the party adopted only a few months ago under the former leader Patrick Brown. The new platform will re-elect the populist agenda of Mr. Ford and the Globe and Mail during an interview at his family's company headquarters in northwestern Toronto. We're going to keep it very simple. 5 points. We're hearing from the grassroots people, he said, promising the costs will be verified before the election. The platform is not finished, but he said it will focus on health, education, creating jobs, getting rid of the province's cap and trade program for carbon emissions, and reducing hydro rates. One of the concern for Mr. Ford's Ontario debt swollen from hefty deficits after the financial crisis. He promised to find efficiencies in government and reduce spending. We have to do something about our debt. It's terrible, he said. A mantra he replaced while campaigning for his PC leadership. Sorry, guys, I got a really bad cough. I'm trying to kick here. One area he will consider is opening up to competition Ontario sales of alcohol, currently dominating the government-controlled monopoly. More private sales have permitted in a few grocery stores. Mr. Ford said that the piecemeal moves have been unfair. What concerns me about alcohol is that we've cherry-picked retailers. This retailer gets it, but the other guys don't get it. I don't believe in that. Be fair to everyone, Mr. Ford said. It sounds very, very, very kosher to me. I think this sounds pretty good, right? So let's find out with marijuana here. With the introduction of legal marijuana expected this year, Premier Kathleen Wayne has unveiled plans for the government monopoly called the Ontario Cannabis Store. Mr. Ford said that he was open to free market and involvement, but said the government should move slowly in this area. The former Toronto councillor also said that he was concerned about the province's efforts to slow or increase the price of Greater Toronto Area. So housing prices, sorry guys, in the Greater Toronto Area. In early 2017, the government introduced a foreign buyers tax in the region and expanded rent control, and housing market cooled significantly after those moves. Isn't that what people wanted? Mr. Ford said he was considering a policy that would do away with the tax. The better solution, he said, is to build more affordable single-family homes on underused land. Okay. I just don't get, like, the government's getting involved. I believe that the market, dictating the market, no matter whether the stock market or anything, it will always take care of itself. Supply and demand. We're short on single-dwelling homes, he said. He said that the government will reflect to those values in his party wins the election in less than 3 months. He pledged that he would want to hear from nurses on how to run hospitals and from teachers on how to run schools. I believe in surrounding myself and with smarter people than myself in these areas of expertise. I think that shows a good leadership, he said. I was just trying to see if there's anything here about the... Sorry, guys, I can't stop coughing. Job contracts. So I'll leave a link below to this article. So I want to know what you guys think, how you feel about this. If he scraps, there's not much. They're not talking much about the foreign buyer, like the foreign buyers tax went into place, the rent controls went into place in Toronto. Boom, the market cooled down. Everything looks like it's ticking back into place, and it's going to take another 6 more months of declines to get it back to where inflation's at and where the cost of living is. Because I'm not sure if Mr. Doug Ford understands that the cost of living is just way too high for the professionals. He's talking about nurses and doctors, but everyone's fleeing to Florida and South Carolina and Arizona, right? So to save our doctors and nurses, we have to. It's got to be an affordable mainstream standard of living. Do you know of any nurses that worked all their lives in educational school and some educational school to get a nursing license and then have to live in affordable housing, like low end on whatever land they said, underused land? Give me a break. I want to know what you guys think on this. I get what he's saying about unprivatizing the alcohol because it is a big monopoly out there. It is here in BC. There's a couple of places that they cherry pick who gets to sell and not. And it's just government involvement. And he's right. Less government involvement is good. We need less government. That's right. He's right. He's 1,000,000%. The only thing I'm scared about is the foreign buyers tax. I think if they scrap that, you're going to see a huge rebound in the market into astronomical bubble levels. And the Canadian proper, the Ontario proper, is just going to move to another province until another party gets elected into power or something. There's no way they could just afford to live. There's just no way. Let me know what you guys think. Is this the right thing Doug Ford is doing? I mean, he's right 95% about everything. But rent regulation, he scraps that. What happens when people triple their rent? What do they do? Like, what happens? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. And, yeah, thanks.